All right, welcome back to Millville High School. Cape Atlantic League playoff semifinal. St. Augustine Prep was a 48-26 winner over Holy Spirit in the first semifinal, and now we'll have our second game here between top-seeded Atlantic City, the only one of the top 4 seeds to make it to this semifinal round, against number 5, Wildwood Catholic. I'm Brian Kniff, joined by Coach Joe Kessler, former Shawnee coach, 6 state titles, won a Tournament of Champions title as well. Coached for, I don't want to date you, Joe, but 30-some years there. So
36 years there.
Yeah. So unless you started coaching when you were 4 years old, but
yeah.
But we're happy to be here at Millville High School. Matt Ulmer handling the live video production for us behind the scenes. Winner of this game, of course, will take on St. Augustine Prep in Saturday's championship game at 2 o'clock at Egg Harbor Township High School, and we will have the call on Cape Atlantic Live. Wildwood Catholic will be considered the visiting team for this game. They'll wear the white uniforms with blue numbers with some black trim. And their starters are senior Riley Powell, senior Tayshawn Jackson, junior Alex Daniel at the forward positions. The guards are junior Calvin Kiker and senior Ryan McGrath. Will Wareham is their head coach. The Crusaders come in at 17-7. Powell was became eligible mid-season after transferring from Middle Township. He averages 17.1 points, 12.3 rebounds, and Alex Daniel averages 13 points and a little over 7 rebounds. And he's also an excellent passer as a forward, averages almost 3.5 assists per game. Wildwood Catholic has won 4 Cape Atlantic League titles. They won in 2014 and then 3 straight from 2018 through 2020. And for Atlantic City, they'll wear the black home uniforms, white numbers, a little bit of blue trim in there. They are coached by Wayne Nelson. They come in at 19-5. They were the regular season champion of the Cape Atlantic National Conference. And they are led by their 2 senior guards, Peaky Roseborough and Chris Finks. Nas Gordy Harris is also a starter, along with exclusive Dublin, a junior. Gordy Harris is a senior. And freshman Dante Day Thompson, who was a terrific three-point shooter in his freshman year. He's made 46 threes. Neither of these teams shoot a lot of or make a lot of threes. Wildwood Catholic just 3.5 per game. Atlantic City 4.5 per game. And Atlantic City has won 9 Cape Atlantic League championships. Their last title, though, was 12 years ago in 2013. And they're back in these semis, Joe, where they had a big lead on Middle Township at halftime in last year's semifinal, and Middle caught them at the end and won the game. Oh. And they'd love nothing more than to get that revenge and get back to the title game, get to the title game here tonight against Wildwood Catholic.
Yeah, just Atlantic City's history. I know they're probably hungry to get back and win another championship.
3 officials, of course, for the game. Looks like Jack McCormick in the center is the lead official, and he is joined by, on the left, Dwight Davis, and on the right, Jordan Davis. As we are set to go with this second semifinal here from Millville High School. Thanks for joining us on Cape Atlantic Live. Remember, please pay attention when we run those ads during the break to our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. And of course, we thank the Cape Atlantic League as well for allowing us to come in here and broadcast. And speaking of the Cape Atlantic League, we're expected to have Mike Gatley, the retired athletic director from Mainland, still doing a lot behind the scenes for the league. We'll talk to him a little bit at the half of this game between Atlantic City and Wildwood Catholic. Gordy Harris for Atlantic City in black. Riley Powell for Wildwood Catholic in white. Jack McCormick has the basketball. He sounds the whistle to start play, and the second semifinal is underway. Tip is controlled by Wildwood Catholic. Tayshawn Jackson stepped in and got it off the bounce.
Looks like Atlantic City starting in a man-to-man.
It's no surprise they're a big man-to-man team. Here's Alex Daniel, fumbled it, but is able to pick it back up. Gordy Harris with the pressure, and there's a steal to the basket. Layup is missed. Calvin Kiker the rebound for Wildwood Catholic. Ryan McGrath for three. Short. Rebound, batted around, comes back to Kiker. McGrath another try at three, no good. And this rebound is brought down, and we'll have a jump ball. Possession to Atlantic City.
I think this is a game where whoever dictates the pace has the advantage for sure.
Yeah, Wildwood Catholic with an advantage probably inside. Atlantic City with a little advantage on the perimeter. Finks with the basketball, goes to Roseboro. Roseboro drives baseline, gets to the rim and lays it in. Peaky Roseboro opens up the scoring for Atlantic City. Kiker guarded by Dante Day Thompson, the freshman. Here's Daniel with the basketball, over to Kiker. Riley Powell driving. Ball was knocked out of his hands, but Alex Daniel has it for Wildwood Catholic. Goes to his right, off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Atlantic City's exclusive Dublin. Finks, Day Thompson for three. That's a deep one, and it's good.
Very deep.
5-0 start for Atlantic City. And he will shoot it from just about anywhere, and he's got that kind of ability. Kiker may have gotten away with a travel there. Jackson with it, picked up by Finks. Powell, top of the key. Driving left, blocked, and we're gonna have a jump ball.
Nice defense right there.
Possession to Wildwood Catholic. We've already had two held ball situations here in this game. We're less than 2 minutes old. They get it into Powell, layup, no. Tried to keep the rebound alive. Now he does come down with it and kicks it out to Daniel. Jackson for three. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound comes down to Chris Finks. Day Thompson to the basket. Off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Gordy Harris, but his shot spins out of the rim, and Wildwood Catholic has it. Kiker to Jackson. Daniel driving left, and we have a foul called on Atlantic City.
Already the pace of this game is a lot different than the last game.
Yes. Kiker to trigger the inbound, got it to Powell. Fakes a jumper and is fouled. That'll go against Dublin. Second foul already on Atlantic City. They lob it to Powell. He turns, goes to the basket, no good. Got his own rebound, no good. Tipped up again, no good. And now it's Atlantic City coming out of there with it. Roseboro to the basket, no. Rebound McGrath. Jackson driving to his left, forces a shot. That's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped by Atlantic City. Dublin lost the sneaker there, so we have to stop play for him to get that straightened out. And Wildwood Catholic will inbound. Jackson to Kiker. They were trying to free McGrath off a screen along the baseline, couldn't do it, so he goes over to Daniel. Daniel driving left, lost the handle, stolen away by Atlantic City. Finks pushing, bounces it down low to Day Thompson, missed it. The rebound knocked out of bounds off of Wildwood Catholic. So Atlantic City, Joe, has missed a couple at the rim.
They have been. They have been. Their defense is pretty swarming right now. They doing a good job switching screens and really bottling up the Wildwood Catholic guards.
Finks across the division line. Lost the dribble, backdoor play, but the pass from Dublin was too low off the feet of an Atlantic City player. And now we have a little dust up here And Chris Papageorge is going to replace Calvin Kiker. Kiker was on the end line when he touched the ball. That's why it went out of bounds off of Wildwood Catholic. Roseboro will inbound.
Wildwood Catholic in a 2-3 zone right now.
Thompson from the logo. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Jackson. If you're Atlantic City, you can get that shot anytime.
Yep. And so, from what I've seen so far, he's probably going to take a few of those.
Yes. Papagiorgio to the left. Powell now. Jackson. Looking in the post to Daniel. Turns, spins, blocked. Rebound brought down by Gordy Harris. Finks, foul line area, doesn't have numbers, smartly backs it away. Here's Roseboro off a ball screen, goes to his right, good hedge and switch there by Papagiorgio to prevent the penetration. Thompson, Finks. And we have a traveling violation now on Finks. Samir Rex, a junior guard, comes in, replaces Dante Day Thompson. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 5-0 Atlantic City. There's Chris Papageorge working against Rex. Takes it to the left. Lost his dribble, but got it to Jackson. Up high to Daniel. Thought about a three. Now spins into the lane. Bounces down low to Powell. No good, but a foul. And I wasn't sure where that foul occurred, Joe, but the indication from Jack McCormick, the official, is that Powell got hit in the head from behind, and that's where the whistle came.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It seemed like he didn't get it hit from the front, but the ref, Jack McCormick, he had a good view underneath the basket right there.
Powell's free throw is good. Powell, especially for a bigger kid, is an excellent free throw shooter. He's shooting 76% from the line for the season, and he makes both. That's Wildwood Catholic's first 2 points. They trail by 3. Rex on the right side. Pass tipped. But now it's Roseboro. Roseboro off a ball screen. Rex for 3. Off the iron, no good, and then the ball hits the clock above the backboard. That is out of bounds. Ball will go over to Wildwood Catholic. Now what we're seeing here, Joe, is that Atlantic City's defense is really dictating the proceedings so far, but the Vikings are having trouble scoring themselves.
They are, but they are picking up full court pressure right now, trying to pick up the pace.
Daniel doubled, got it to Papagiorgio. Right side to Jackson. Jackson to the basket, layup
nice
is good.
Move.
Terrific move for Tayshawn Jackson. 4 straight for Wildwood Catholic. Very patient move there with the Euro step.
This game starting off just like the first game. One team was up 5-0, the other team comes back and makes it a game this early.
Rex kicks, Roseboro for 3, off the iron, no. Long rebound to Rex. He'll back it away. Atlantic City will reset here. Rex has an advantage here against Powell, doesn't take it. Now it's Finks. Roseboro. Wildwood Catholic playing man-to-man. Finks to the basket, no good but a foul, and he'll get 2.
Good move attacking right there.
These will be Atlantic City's first free throws. And Joe, I thought he did a really good job of protecting the basketball as he went. He really extended that ball away from his body and away from the defender to get that shot off.
Yep, kept his body between him and the defender, or the ball and the defender, and could have possibly had a 3-point play here.
The Chris Finks. First set of free throws for the Vikings. That one is good. Kenai Austin, a sophomore, checks in. For Atlantic City, as exclusive Dublin goes to the bench. So Atlantic City gets a little smaller here with that substitution. Second free throw rattles home for Chris Finks. It's Atlantic City leading 7-4. Papa Giorgio goes to Daniel. Jackson now. Passing the post. Daniel gathers and finishes. He is lethal on the left side of the rim. The scouting report on him is to try to keep him away from that left block, and Atlantic City couldn't prevent it there.
Yeah, he's tough inside. He's got...
Fakes to the basket. Tough move in and out. Got his own rebound. That was blocked from behind by Powell. And now we're going to have a jump ball. Wayne Nelson is incredulous, and I understand why. Normally, when you have that kid reaching over from the top, it's a foul. But they do call a jump ball here. Atlantic City will have it.
Yeah, I was surprised at that.
Roseboro to inbound. Rex off a screen. Here's Spinks. Working against Jackson. And we're going to have a holding call, I believe, on Jackson. It looked like Gordy Harris was setting a screen there and tried to slip it, and Jackson held him. And thus the foul. They get it into the corner. Here's Spinks, top of the key. Roseboro. Finks again. Deep three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Jackson. Does the smart thing, pulls up with the dribble. Goes back to Daniel. Daniel across the division line. Doubled, bounces to Jackson. Jackson driving left. Jackson is fouled on the way in.
The Spirit doing a good job right there, attacking the basket, drawing a foul.
That's the fourth team foul on Atlantic City, so Wildwood Catholic will go to the line on the next foul. Dante Day Thompson checks back in for Atlantic City. Papa Giorgio to trigger the inbound. Got it into Daniel. Looking for Powell in the post, gets it there, he turns, shoots, no good. Jackson's follow, no good. Long rebound to Papa Giorgio, and he throws it away. Roseboro to the basket, missed the layup.
Wow.
And here's Daniel. Roseboro's got a little more confidence going to his left there. Daniel driving left, got it to Jackson. Great jump stop, layup is good. Wildwood Catholic, its first lead. "30 seconds to go in the period. It's Thompson. Bounces right to Roseboro. We try to free Thompson on the elevator screen. He is free on the left wing for three. Off the iron, no good. And the rebound taken down by Riley Powell. Surprised Atlantic City didn't hold for one there. Yeah. Now Catholic, with the possession arrow in its favor, can take the last shot here. 7 seconds to go. Daniel goes over to Jackson. Jackson spinning, air ball on the shot as time expires. Wildwood Catholic finishes the quarter on an 8-2 spurt, and they have a 1-point lead. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey.
Back in Millville, Brian Kniff with Joe Kessler here at the Cape Atlantic League semifinals.
Interesting first quarter. You definitely didn't need a shot clock in this quarter.
No, 8-7. Even though it's low scoring, Wildwood Catholic holding the 1-point lead. They'll have the ball to start the period. St. Augustine Prep awaiting the winner of this game. The Prep won the opening semifinal 48-26 over Holy Spirit. Jackson goes to Kiker. Picked up by Day Thompson. Daniel. Over to Kiker. Down low to Jackson. Dips in. Got it.
Now you did say Wildwood Catholic would have the advantage down low. They took advantage right there.
Roseboro down the lane. Floater is good. Tough shot. Peaky Roseboro. And they needed that basket, Atlantic City. Wildwood Catholic had been on a 10-2 run there. McGrath for the Crusaders, hands off to Calvin Kiker. Bounces to Daniel. Daniel on the right. Ball screen from Powell. They try to run a pick and roll there. Atlantic City defends it well. Kicked out Kiker for three. It's an air ball. Long rebound to Powell. No good. Rebound comes down to Kiker. That's blocked by Day Thompson. Here's Roseboro to the basket, and the layup is good. That's a big sequence for Atlantic City right there. Great defense leading to the layup off the fast break. Daniel with it. Goes to Jackson. Powell in the post. Bulls his way in and lays it in.
That's a nice power move inside. Thought Atlantic City's pressure was getting to him, but that was a good sequence right there.
Powell with 4. That was his first field goal. Roseboro. Deep 3. Got it. Peaky Roseboro starting to heat up. He's got 9, 7 in this quarter. Atlantic City by 2. Jackson with the basketball. Goes to Powell. Powell back to Jackson. Jackson down the lane. And we have a foul called on Atlantic City. Hey, you know, Joe, I think that could have been an offensive foul, but the Atlantic City player stuck his hands out into Jackson first.
Yeah, I agree. It looked like it was going to be an offensive foul, but then he reached in.
Tayshawn Jackson to the line. He has 6 points in the game. First free throw is good. Jackson has struggled from the line this year, but he looked really good on that one.
He did. He showed good form right there. See if he can make this second one.
He can tie the game if he does. That one is no good. Rebound tipped around, but it comes down to Dublin, who just checked in a moment ago for Atlantic City. Roseboro will walk it up. Driving left, right into Daniel, banks it in. AC by 3.
It's a nice strong move inside by a guard.
They challenged the taller and much stronger Daniel there and was able to finish. Kiker driving left, found a seam, short on the layup. Rebound brought down by Rex. Roseboro into a 3, he's feeling it, no good. Rebound, good box out by Wildwood Catholic. They had the entire lane sealed off, and now the Crusaders will walk it up. Kiker with it. Jackson right side. Daniel drives left. Jumper, got it.
Nice.
Timeout Wildwood Catholic. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And Atlantic City with a 1-point lead with 4:54 to go in the second period.
Yeah, real good game so far. Both teams are getting up the floor quickly. Shots aren't falling yet, but I'm sure they will.
Peaky Roseboro has 11 of Atlantic City's 16 points. And Tayshawn Jackson has 7 of Wildwood Catholic's 15. So that 30-second timeout was the first timeout taken by either team. And Atlantic City will have the basketball. It's like Calvin Kiker will come up and try to put some token pressure on Roseboro.
They do have a smaller lineup in.
And now Rex will walk it up. And they're now face guarding Roseboro to try to take him out of the game with Calvin Kiker. It's Gordy Harris. Pass is tipped. AC will inbound. Dante Day Thompson. Hands off to Finks. Now it's Roseboro. Off a screen. Couldn't turn the corner though. Backs away. Another screen coming. And we have an offensive foul.
Wow. Good job by the defender squeezing in between us, trying to squeeze in between the ball and the screen that was set.
Exclusive Dublin will return, replacing Gordy Harris. And actually, AC decides not to make that sub. And Gordy Harris stays in. Wildwood Catholic can take the lead with a bucket here. Daniel, top of the key. Down low to Powell, turns, fires, and scores.
Got it.
Atlantic City just can't allow Riley Powell to get that deep on them. Roseboro down the lane, stripped, but the ball is picked up by Nasim Gordy Harris, and he is fouled. Wildwood Catholic thought it was a clean block, but the whistle goes in the Vikings' favor.
I wonder who he called that on. I think there were two guys there that he could have called that on.
Looks like it was called on Alex Daniel.
Okay.
First free throw rolls home for Nasim Gordy Harris.
Ties the score at 17.
Just past the midway point of the second quarter. Second free throw also good. And now Atlantic City will take a timeout. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. And this has been a close one, Joe. The 5-0 lead by Atlantic City was the largest lead for either team, and now we've been going back and forth with a couple of lead changes here in this second quarter.
Yeah, it seems like the offense is picking up a little bit. Both teams are settling in.
I think what we saw in that last possession is something that Wildwood Catholic may want to go to. They're actually spreading the floor with 4 perimeter players and trying to allow Riley Powell to get deep position.
Yep.
And it worked out on the last possession.
Yeah, he has a big height advantage over any of the Atlantic City guys out there now, so we'll see if they do that again.
And now Atlantic City picking up full court here. They enter at the McGrath. Daniel now. And he can handle the ball as a forward. Goes to Jackson. Powell at the top of the key, trying to drive. Shut off. Kiker. Daniel now, going left, jump hook. Got it.
Both big guys for Wildwood Catholic seem to be able to do some damage in there if they can get them the ball.
Catholic by 1. Day Thompson. Driving. Scooping layup, no. Rebound, Powell. Kiker now with it. Jackson. Powell drives, and we have a jump ball. Possession to Wildwood Catholic. Excuse me, Atlantic City. Chris Finks and exclusive Dublin back in for Atlantic City. Finks will bring it up. Hands to Gordy Harris. Now it's Dave Thompson. Thought about another deep one. Goes over to Finks. Finks driving right. Along the baseline, kicks out. Roseboro, a long three. Short. Good rebound by Powell in traffic.
Nice box out there by Powell.
2.5 to go. Wildwood Catholic by 1 here in the second quarter. Daniel driving right. Back to Jackson. Thought about a three. Now drives. Takes a bump. Short. Daniel the rebound and he finishes. Wildwood Catholic its largest lead at 3 points. Roseboro, Dave Thompson, driving, good jump stop, floater no good, rebound Atlantic City, and there's a foul. As Gordy Harris looked like he got hit in the head as he was shooting that layup, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, smaller Atlantic City, but they're doing a good job on the offensive boards right there.
Nasheem Gordy Harris, senior forward. First one's good. Kenai Austin checks back in for Atlantic City. Peyton Rosanello comes in for Wildwood Catholic. Alex Daniel goes to the bench. Rosanello, a junior guard. Second free throw is good. One-point game. Wildwood Catholic the lead in the ball.
Seems like Wildwood Catholic's got 4 guards out there. We'll see if they try to post up the big guy.
Kiker goes to Powell. Reverses to Rosanello. Rosanello shut off, got it to Jackson. Jackson's had a nice first half offensively with 7 points. Here's Powell, doubled. Got it to Jackson into the post, blocked. Rebound to Atlantic City. Here's Finks to the basket, takes a bump and finishes.
That was a nice move under pressure right there.
And now the Vikings back up 1 as they've scored 4 straight. Minute to go in the half. Powell lost it. Here's Roseboro. Roseboro through the lane, no. Rebound and over the back is Kenai Austin. Alex Daniel quickly to the table. Wildwood Catholic has not been good offensively these last couple of possessions after he left the game, Joe.
Yep. No, you're right there. Seems like last time he was in, they got the ball inside to him for a low post, and he was able to do a little bit of damage in there.
Full court pressure again by AC. Now they back off.
We'll see if they hold for 1 here.
They do have the possession arrow in their favor. Daniel, bad pass. Stolen away by Finks. He'll go to the basket and lay it in.
It's a bad turnover right there.
He also he had a dribble handoff opportunity with Papa Giorgio and elected not to use it, and then threw a long pass there. Rosanello back to Daniel. Daniel holds. 21 seconds to go. Looking for a ball screen. Goes to his left, lost the dribble. Papa Giorgio back to Daniel. Daniel drives right. Rosanello fakes a 3, drives, shot up short. Got his own rebound, no. Rebound brought down by Atlantic City. And the Vikings will not get a shot off at the end of the half, but they have a nice surge here. They trailed by 3 a little bit ago, and now they have a 3-point lead at 24-21 as we go to the half. And we'll be back on Cape Atlantic Live momentarily.
Yeah, they did a real good job the last 2 minutes of this half right here.
Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs. You are watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, presented by Ulmer's Appliance Service. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey. In addition to our live broadcast, be sure to check out our podcast series, Cal One-on-One with Nick Costco. Once again, you're watching high school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live.
All right, we are back at Millville High School. Brian Kniff, Joe Kessler. Joe has stepped aside for a moment here at the half as we bring on Mike Gatley, the retired athletic director from Mainland Regional High School, but Mike is far from actually retired, still doing a lot for the Cape Atlantic League behind the scenes, and we thank him for joining us here at the half. And Mike, a lot of us say, who really follow the league with every sport, from September all the way through June, this is one of the highlights. The girls semifinals last night, the boys semifinals tonight, and another great atmosphere here at Millville.
Yeah, it's no question. I mean, it's interesting how this whole tournament also has really evolved. I can remember back when American just played the National, and then we had some conversations with Dave Lewis, God rest his soul, and Paul Rodeo, and said, how can we expand this? Going to 4 teams, and then going to 8 teams, and then bringing everybody in. It is our centerpiece. You're 100% correct. So happy that we can do that. Most importantly, it's a great recruiting tool for colleges, for any of our kids. That was really the impetus behind expanding this, is that allow coaches, if they want to come in and see a couple really good games, and maybe that helps a kid get to the next level.
Mike, what we've seen, in a year where there's really been no dominant team in the Cape Atlantic League, this has been awfully wild. You have a semifinal here where only one of the top 4 seeds made it. You had a 10 seed in Holy Spirit make a semifinal, and now we see a 6 seed in St. Augustine Prep make the final. And what we're seeing is on any given night, really, in this league this year.
Yeah, it's 100% correct. I think that's what makes the games, so much fun to watch. Listen, this is the same as the NCAA tournament, right? We love the underdogs. We love to give somebody an opportunity. Remember, we're not asking somebody to beat somebody twice. We're not asking them to beat them 2 out of 3 times. We're asking them to beat them once.
Right.
And, you don't know if foul trouble is going to come in. You don't know if injury is going to come in. But the bottom line is that's what makes it so exciting.
I'll put you on the spot a little bit here. There's been some calls from some of the people who cover the league and around the league who have talked about, is there a possibility that even the quarterfinals at some point could go to a neutral site on a Saturday or Sunday, or the girls one day and the boys another? Has there been discussion among the athletic directors and coaches for that?
100%. I mean, one of the things that we're trying to do each year is look at, what are the venues that could make this, most popular for the fans, for the kids. We've talked about that. We've talked about doing like a Super Saturday or a Saturday Sunday, and I don't think anything's off the table. Most of the time, the and I don't want to say issue, but the concern is that we have to have the facility, right? There's only X amount of facilities in our league that can handle this, and we also sometimes have to take into consideration, wrestling regions, districts and regions, et cetera. So, we're constantly, because we realize, how important this is to the people in our community, we're constantly looking at, hey, how can we make this better? How cool would that be? It's just to have, just come in and just basketball it for 4, 5, 6 hours. We definitely are talking about some different things.
And Mike, obviously basketball was the first one to go to a tournament, and now we're seeing it in other sports, and it's being well received. Now we have some sports, for example, a soccer. It really would be difficult to do everybody in just because you don't have the amount of games available. But we're seeing it in some of the other sports, in baseball and softball and whatnot. And it's great to see that the tournaments are expanded to other sports throughout the league.
And the thing is that we are capable of, through the NJSIA, I mean, our tournament can be whatever size we want. The problem that you most readily come into in the fall and the spring is weather. In soccer there is a coaches tournament, et cetera, but we couldn't do an expanded Cape Atlantic League tournament because we just couldn't have enough days to get that in. And God forbid if there was a rain out. The nice thing with basketball is, barring a snowstorm, which we avoided tonight, you're going to be able to play these games the way they're scheduled.
And one more before we let you go. The move. Right now, you're in a situation where the last couple of years here, semifinal girls at Atlantic City, semifinal boys here at Millville, and the final at EHT. Mm-hmm. I know you were at Stockton for a long time for the finals. Now you're at EHT, and I know some people would have liked to have continued with that college arena experience. I know there were some issues there behind the scenes as why maybe that happened, but I think Egg Harbor Township has proven to be a pretty good host there. They got a nice-sized parking lot. Obviously, the gym's a great size, and the tournament's done well there the last couple of years.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, Stockton was a great venue. We loved it there. But I got to tell you that the reason why we thought that maybe we could do well in a high school venue is a number of years ago. I'm going to date myself with this, but I'm not sure exactly when it was. But I know Saeed Nelson was playing. We actually held the semis and finals at Apsigami.
Right.
And the amount of people that came to that gym, we said, wow, man, we might be able to do this. So it wasn't a stretch. The key becomes, especially with Egg Harbor Township and their background with hosting wrestling, how do we navigate those dates? So, but I agree with you. I love Stockton. It was a great setting, and maybe at some point, but right now we're very, very happy and appreciative of what all, like Dave Lagamba here, veteran.
Yes.
Kevin at EHT. Chris, a veteran over at the Atlantic City. Thank you to those guys for putting their facility and time into this.
All right, Mike Atley, consultant to the Cape Atlantic League. I guess we could call you, among other things, retired athletic director from mainland, and still pushing a lot of the buttons behind the scenes to make the good things go with all things Cape Atlantic League. We appreciate you coming on. Enjoy the second half.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so it's 24-21, Atlantic City on top here at the half. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back with the second half right after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey.
All right, set for the second half here. Cape Atlantic League semifinal. Atlantic City leading Wildwood Catholic 24-21. The winner will play St. Augustine Prep in the title game. The Hermits were a 48-26 winner over Holy Spirit in the first semifinal. First half scoring, Wildwood Catholic, Alex Daniel with 8, Tayshawn Jackson 7, Riley Powell with 6. For Atlantic City, Peaky Roseboro had 11. He had 9 of them in the second quarter. 6 for Chris Finks, 4 for Nasheem Gordy Harris, and 3 for Dante Day Thompson. And Wildwood Catholic will have the ball to start the second half, but it's been fascinating, Joe. It's kind of gone the way we thought. You know, Atlantic City has had its spurts when they've been able to turn Wildwood Catholic over. Wildwood Catholic has had its spurts when they've been able to get the ball inside to either Powell, Jackson, or Daniel.
Yeah, I think that's a game plan for both teams. Wildwood Catholic needs to pound it inside, which they did. They'll probably do it more the second half. And Atlantic City needs to put more pressure and try to speed the game up a little bit.
All right, so Calvin Kiker will inbound for Wildwood Catholic. It's Kiker, Daniel, Jackson, McGrath, and Powell for the Crusaders. And the same starters are also in for Atlantic City: Roseboro, Finks, Day Thompson, Gordy Harris, and Dublin. McGrath on the right, back to Jackson. Picked up by Finks. Left side, McGrath, open for 3. Short, rebound, good box out by Gordy Harris. Going to the basket here and laying it in is Chris Finks. Atlantic City now by 5. Matches their largest lead. They started the game up 5-0. Jackson to the basket. Great help by Dublin. And here's Atlantic City running the other way. Roseboro, no. Rebound by Daniel. Outlets to Jackson. Jackson, good. That's really good officiating there, Joe. There was a foul let go on a bump down the end where Wildwood Catholic was going, and then we had the same situation down here.
I totally agree. Both of them could have been called, but I think the refs did a good job letting both go.
Atlantic City by 3 in the ball. Roseboro going left, takes a bump, and is fouled. That's going to go against Kiker. I don't think the official even wanted to call that foul, Joe, but I think the contact caused the travel.
Yes.
And that's why they had to come up with the late whistle.
Yep.
Day Thompson driving left. Pulls it back. Still holding the dribble. Entered into the post, and we're going to have a hold on Alex Daniel as they were looking for Gordy Harris. And senior forward Naz Ruiz will come in. That's Alex Daniel's 3rd foul, Joe. That's big.
Wow, that is big. I'm sure Wildwood Catholic was looking to pound the ball inside the second half, and without him in the lineup.
Into the post. Good finish. That was an excellent inbound play. They ran some people away from the ball, and then Gordy Harris slipped into the top of the lane.
Yep, very.
Jackson,
like
top of the lane. Tough shot, short. Rebound battled for. Ruiz misses. Got it, a foul for Riley Powell.
Wow, that was a good, strong move by Powell right there. See if he can finish off the three-point play.
Powell with 8. Cuts it to a 3-point Atlantic City lead. And the free throw is good.
They needed that possession.
Yeah, you kind of sense some momentum going Atlantic City's way. That was a big 3-point play for Riley Powell. Wildwood Catholic switches to zone here.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see how Atlantic City handles this.
Finks on the right, surveying. And here is Roseboro.
I'm surprised they're extending the defense. I don't know why they would do that.
Roseboro goes left into the corner. Day Thompson for three, spins out. Rebound to Powell. Jackson on the left wing. Catholic and Ty take the lead with a three. Jackson drives, shut off. Leans in, tough shot. Blocked by Dublin. This will go out of bounds off of Atlantic City.
I think he was trying to draw a foul there, but a good no call.
Yeah, you're not getting that with that move. Jackson hands off to Kiker. McGrath along the baseline, spins to the basket, and we have a foul on the drive. And Wildwood Catholic will inbound. That might be another situation there, Joe. Did the bump cause McGrath to step out of bounds?
Yeah, I think.
Kind of forcing the official to call that.
Yep.
Tamir Rex checks back in. That's the third foul on exclusive Dublin. Oh, they have Powell wide open, and he's fouled.
It's a nice cut by Powell right there.
Well, if you're Atlantic City, you have to know that Wildwood Catholic is going to try to free Powell to that left block. And they just didn't take it away.
No, they did not.
First free throw's good. He can tie the game with this one.
He doesn't have much arc on his foul shot, but he seems to drill every one of them.
Kenai Austin back in for Atlantic City. Second free throw is short, but Ruiz the rebound for Wildwood Catholic. And they can take the lead here with a bucket. Kiker on the right. Trying to get it to Powell in the post. They finally enter it there, and he traveled.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he turned his ankle.
Yeah, he came down on somebody's foot.
Yeah, he stepped on someone's foot. And he's going to try to gut this out and stay in the game, I think.
I think Wildwood Catholic should call a timeout, give him some...
He's asking to come out. Now Peyton Rosanello will come in. So Wildwood Catholic is without its two leading scorers right now. Daniels on the bench in foul trouble. Powell with an ankle issue here as the trainers walk down to 10 to him.
Catholic stays in their 2-3 zone.
Rex. Day Thompson. Finks. Day Thompson again. Deep three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound batted around. Kiker comes down with it for Wildwood Catholic. Up the floor to Jackson. Jackson bullying his way in. They're going to have a foul on the floor before the shot. Be the fourth team foul on Atlantic City, Joe. So with 4:18 to go, any defensive or non-team control foul by Atlantic City will send Wildwood Catholic to the line.
Yeah. I'm surprised Wildwood Catholic is trying to just try to score right now.
Jackson, good patient move, but couldn't finish. Now he's slow getting up, but he's okay. Roseboro to the basket, blocking foul on Peyton Rosanello. And Peaky Roseboro will go to the line. This will be his first trip.
I would have thought maybe with Wildwood Catholic having both of their big kids, their scorers on the bench, that they would try to take a little bit of time off the clock offensively, hope to get them back quickly. But I guess he saw an opening in the lane and tried to go for it.
Roseboro makes the first. Atlantic City by 2, 4:06 to go in the third quarter. Second one rolls home.
Powell put a brace on his ankle, and it looks like he might try to come back.
Ruiz up the floor. Lost the dribble, got it to Rosanello. Atlantic City really extending its man-to-man here, putting some extra pressure on. Jackson now on the left, picked up by Roseboro. Over to Rosanello. 4-3. Bang!
Wow, that was deep. Tied at 30.
Big shot for Peyton Rosanello, junior guard off the bench.
Catholic's doing a really good job in their 2-3 zone. Atlantic City's...
Oh, it's actually more of a 3-2 look. They go back door here, and
Nice.
Finks finishes. Timeout Atlantic City. This will be a full timeout. Vikings by 2, 3:18 to go in the third. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs.
Chris Finks gives Atlantic City the lead again at 32-30. With 3:18 to go in the third quarter. You know, it's interesting, Joe. I think as long as Wildwood Catholic can keep this within a possession or two, they're going to try to buy as much time as they can with Alex Daniel on the bench. And good to see Riley Powell has returned.
It is.
As you said, he does have the brace on his left ankle.
Yeah, he was just jumping up and down right now, so it seems like he's in good, feeling good.
Full court pressure. Powell is obviously laboring, though, as he brought
Yes,
the ball
he
up
is.
the floor there. Kiker driving left, goes down low. Ruiz, no. Rebound brought down by Atlantic City's Peaky Roseboro, who goes down the lane. That's an offensive foul.
Wow. He just bowled him over right there.
And Wayne Nelson is not happy with Roseboro there, out of control into the top of the lane. Kiker with it, had it knocked out of his hands. And little gamesmanship going on between Tamir Rex and Calvin Kiker.
A lot of hands on here.
Jackson
contact.
got it into Rosanello. Back to Jackson. And he falls down. And Roseboro, that's an offensive foul.
Wow. It's getting heated out here.
Jackson did a great job of getting into legal guarding position there, Joe. And
Why are they gonna?
I don't know why we're walking down the court
they're
here.
not shooting this.
This is a player control foul.
Yep.
So, and now they're going to get that correct. So Wildwood Catholic will have possession. There's no free throws on that. I thought Roseboro, Joe, had an opportunity to pull up in front of Jackson for a little bank shot. And instead he drove right into him and threw him for the offensive foul. Rosanello to Powell into the lane, and he's fouled. Riley Powell is 4 for 5 from the line. He can tie the game if he makes both.
It's getting physical out there.
First one's good. And we are tied. Roseboro. Wildwood Catholic goes back to man-to-man. Rex swings it to Finks. Right side, Roseboro. Roseboro off a screen. Crossover. Into the paint. He's fouled from behind by Ruiz. The indication from the official is that Ruiz hit him on the head. And Peaky Roseboro will go to the line for 2 here.
Yeah, that was a good move. I'm kind of surprised that Wildwood Catholic went back to man-to-man. I thought they were doing a pretty good job in their zone.
First one by Roseboro is good. Second one is good. Full court pressure again by Atlantic City. Papa Giorgio, junior guard for Wildwood Catholic, goes to Naz Ruiz. Ruiz lost it. Oh, and they're going to say It was tipped and stay with Wildwood Catholic.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, even the Wildwood Catholic players, Joe, reacted as if they were going to have to go back and play defense.
They sure did. Yep, I think they got one there.
Here's Jackson. Driving right into the lane, lost it. It was knocked out of bounds by Atlantic City. Chris Papagiorgio to inbound.
We've got 2 minutes left in this quarter, and we still got another quarter.
Got it to Jackson. Excellent jump stop.
Nice move. Very nice move there.
He's got 11, and we're tied at 34. Ryan McGrath is back in for Wildwood Catholic. Here's Day Thompson. What a crossover. He's fouled on the dribble, though. This kid, for a freshman, Joe, is talented. I mean, he'll learn not to over-dribble as he progresses through high school. But he's certainly going to be a player to watch.
Yep, he's got a quick move. He's got very, very good range.
This is the 5th team foul on Wildwood Catholic, so Day Thompson will go to the line for 2 shots. This will be his first trip to the line. He has 3 points in the game. He had a 3-pointer back in the first quarter.
He's going to be tough for the next 3 years here.
Free throw is good. Day Thompson's second is also good. Chris Papagiorgio, stolen away by Rex. Rex in the corner, passes across. Layup is missed by Austin. Wildwood Catholic up quickly. Jackson through the lane, and he's fouled.
That was a good call there. I think Atlantic City's didn't think it was a foul, but it looked like he got him on the elbow.
I'll tell you what, Joe, in this second half here, there's been a couple of things that have happened where you felt like the momentum is shifting toward Atlantic City, and Wildwood Catholic's just able to make a play.
Yep.
And that's what Jackson did there, attacking the rim. First one is good. Jackson has 12. He's 2 for 3 from the line. Second one rims out. The rebound comes down to Atlantic City. Oh, and this is a bad foul here.
Yeah.
As Kenai Austin will walk down and shoot 2 free throws here. Fouled 80 feet from the basket after getting the rebound. Austin has yet to score in the game, sophomore forward. With all these fouls, it's been a slow pace to this third quarter.
It has. Both teams in the bonus, shooting foul shots. Very physical this quarter.
That one is no good. That's the first miss from the line tonight, Joe. Atlantic City had been 12 for 12 from the line.
Wow.
Second one's no
Messed them
good.
both.
Powell the rebound. Here's Jackson. Right side to Papa Giorgio. Driving right. McGrath for three. Bang! And Wildwood Catholic has a 2-point lead.
Now they went back to their 2-3 zone right now. I think that's a good move.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. It is a 2-3, but the way Atlantic City's playing it, they're extending it out and taking the wings away. Here's a floater. Oh, good bounce for Chris Finks. That's the clean living bounce we talk about, Joe.
Yeah.
Tied at 38, 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Possession arrow in Atlantic City's favor. Jackson driving left into the lane, and he's fouled. They're going to say the foul's on the floor, but it really doesn't make a difference because Atlantic City's over the limit, so Jackson will go to the line for two.
Both teams doing a very good job drawing fouls, trying to get to the basket.
Boy, this has really been a battle. Neither team has led by more than 5. We've had numerous lead changes and quite a few ties. Jackson's first is good. He's 3 for 5 from the line. He has 13 points. Second's no good. Rebound brought down by Roseboro. Roseboro pushes, goes in the corner. Day Thompson driving to the rim, blocked by Powell, and that's not a good decision by the freshman there late in the quarter.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have held for one with 18 seconds left.
Papa Giorgio stripped. Running the other way is Day Thompson. No good but a foul. And Tamir Rex has been tenacious with his on-the-ball defense in this third quarter for Atlantic City.
Yep. Yes, he has.
Dante Day Thompson to the line for two. First one's good. He now has 6 points. McGrath returns, replaces Naz Ruiz. A lot of little offense for defense sub right there.
12 seconds left. We'll see how quick they get it down the court. He's a very good foul shooter.
Day Thompson, second of 2. That one is good. 12 seconds to go in the period. Here's Jackson, working against Finks. Double team there by Atlantic City. Papa Giorgio, he'll try a 3. Short, rebound, Powell. No good. And we will go to the fourth with Atlantic City holding a 40-39 lead. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey.
Cape Atlantic League semifinal, Atlantic City by 1 as we go to the fourth quarter. And we talked about the slow pace of that third quarter, Joe, and the reason was because there were so many fouls. And the teams combined for 19 free throw attempts in that period alone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, slow meaning the game, not the pace of the game. When the clock was running, they were back and forth quickly.
So it's Atlantic City by 1. They'll have the basketball here to start the fourth. Wildwood Catholic goes back to man-to-man. Alex Daniel has returned. He has those 3 fouls. Finks traveled. Wildwood Catholic has it here. Kiker bringing it up against Rex. Goes to Powell. Back to Daniel. Picked up by Finks. Ball screen from Powell. Tried to slip the pass in there, but Atlantic City steals it. Here's Roseboro. Good cross-court look to Rex. Rex floater. Got it. That's a tough shot,
That is
Joe.
a tough shot.
I thought that was a great look by Roseboro over to Rex, as the Wildwood Catholic defense had really shifted to this side of the floor.
Yep. Atlantic City looks like they amped up the pressure even more.
They lead by 3. Jackson
Oh.
entered it into Daniel. Daniel is fouled, and he probably got away with an offensive foul. He put 2 hands into the back of the defender and pushed off.
He sure did. They got a break there.
First free throw by Alex Daniel is good. He has 9 points. Second one's in and out. Rebound comes down to Finks. And Atlantic City leading by 2. Wildwood Catholic goes back to the zone defense. Finks driving into the paint, goes to the basket and finishes. AC by 4. Daniel with the basketball. Finks really making him work. Here's Kiker. Driving right. Tried to kick to McGrath. It's knocked out of bounds.
Those AC guards are so quick.
Well, Wildwood Catholic has the same look here as that last inbound play, but they throw it in the Kiker. Here's Daniel at the top of the key. Just to the right of the key, I should say. Gets into the lane, lost his dribble, got it to Jackson. Repost by Daniel. Spinning to his left. The up and under move is good.
Good move. I think Powell should start getting inside a little bit more. He's been on the perimeter lately.
2-point game. Day Thompson. Hands off to Roseboro. Roseboro. Into the lane. No good. Rebound, Powell. Daniel has it. Jackson. And we're going to have a foul here on Nassim Gordy-Harris holding Riley Powell.
Powell says that's number 5 on him.
Yeah, so Gordy-Harris has fouled out. And Kenai Austin replaces him. Daniel with it. Trying to spin into the lane. He does. Kicks out. Kiker. Jackson. Powell in the post. Layup. Got it.
Wow. Very nice move. Ties it at 44.
Well, now you sense the momentum flipping to Wildwood Catholic side. Day Thompson. Bounces over to Roseboro. Roseboro breaks the 5-second count by putting the ball for Day Thompson. A deep 3, short. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul. Samir Rex, that's a big rebound for him in traffic, and he is fouled. First team foul on Wildwood Catholic. That foul was on Kiker. It was his second. Day Thompson to the basket. Oh, what a
Nice
finish by the
move.
freshman.
Wow. That was impressive.
Timeout, Atlantic City. They have a 2-point lead with 5:07 to go. We've got a good one, and we'll be right back on Cape Atlantic Live.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs.
Back at Millville, what a great game we have here in this second semifinal. Atlantic City leading Wildwood Catholic 46-44. They got the lead on a terrific move there by the freshman Dante Day Thompson. Finishing with a layup on the left side of the rim. And every time Atlantic City has punched, Wildwood Catholic has punched back. We'll see what happens here. Here's Daniel with the basketball. Jackson out high to Powell. Lobs it in the corner to Kiker. Down low to Daniel. Dribbled it off his foot. Here's Wildwood. That's going to be an intentional foul. It should be an intentional foul here. Wow, I don't know how that's not an intentional foul. Alex Daniel reached out and grabbed the back of the jersey of the dribbler. And Atlantic City's bench, Wayne Nelson, is not happy that that was not an intentional foul. But that's also Alex Daniel's fourth foul. Roseboro to the left. Hesitation move. Floater, no good but a foul. And he'll go to the line for two. Roseboro with 15 in the game. First one is good. Atlantic City by 3. 4:35 to go in the fourth. Second one is good. Kiker bringing it up against Rex. Goes to Jackson. Out to Daniel. Daniel driving left. Kicks out. Jackson to the paint. No good but a foul.
Nice drive, though.
Jackson with 13 points. He's 3 for 6 from the line. He'll go there for 2 now.
A lot of foul shots in this game.
Yes. And Jackson makes the first. Joe, that was the fourth foul on Chris Finks.
Oh.
And Finks has 14 points in this game for Atlantic City. Exclusive Dublin will return. Finks will go out. So Atlantic City got a little bigger there with the Dublin substitution into the game. Jackson seconds no good. Long rebound comes out to Day Thompson. And now here's Roseboro. Day Thompson again.
Looks like Wildwood Catholic's going man-to-man.
Drive, pass, tipped. Great play by Jackson. Little run and jump there by Wildwood Catholic. Jackson working against Rex. Driving right, shut off. Here's Powell. House shoots. Oh, and it's good along two.
Wow.
Probably not a good shot, but he brings Wildwood Catholic within one. Here's Roseboro. Lobs it over to Rex. Rex down the lane, floater, in and out. Rebound, Dublin. Oh, tough left-handed layup for his first basket. A couple of unlikely shots for each team. Jackson to the basket. Layup is good.
That's a great game here. Both teams back and forth.
AC by one now. They just keep throwing haymakers at each other, these two teams. Roseboro, deep three. Bang! AC now by four. 2:45 to go. Timeout, Wildwood Catholic. 53-49, and this will be a full timeout. 2:44 to go. Back after this on Cape Atlantic Live.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a family-owned and operated business serving Cape May County since 1974. It doesn't matter the age of your appliance or if it's electric or gas, they repair them all. If it's broken, they'll fix it. For service, call 609-399-4398. Ulmer's Appliance Service, ready to aid your appliance needs.
Back at Millville, Brian Kniff with Joe Kessler. Matt Ulmer handling the video production behind the scenes. And this is one of the great games of the season here. Atlantic City leading Wildwood Catholic 53-49 with 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter.
Both teams are throwing haymakers and the other team's responding. It's been great.
Atlantic City a little late coming out of the timeout. Crusaders to inbound.
Looks like Atlantic City's playing a little zone.
Kiker. Jackson. McGrath in the corner for three. Bang!
Wow.
Another timeout by Wildwood Catholic. This will be a 30-second timeout. And another punch thrown right back by the Crusaders.
I was a little surprised to see Atlantic City go zone right there.
Well, you know, the defender kind of did his job there, Joe, because as we all know, you know, you want to try to make a catch and shoot three-point shooter, put the ball on the floor, but McGrath was fundamentally solid there. He kept his balance after that dribble, rose up and knocked it down anyway.
Yep, that was a big shot right there.
So now it's AC by one with 2:31 to go. Each team has two timeouts remaining. Before we forget, I want to thank the good people here at Millville, especially Athletic Director Dave Lagamba for their hospitality. This is a great facility for these semifinal games.
It is. It sure is.
Roseboro against Kiker. Wildwood Catholic back in man-to-man here. Roseboro into the lane. Shot blocked by Kiker. Jackson, the long rebound. Jackson through the lane. Got it.
Wow.
Fakes, kicks. A three. That's in and out by Rex. Jackson the rebound. Here's Nasir Ruiz. He's shut off. Backs away, got it in the post to Powell. He's deep. Layup is good.
Strong move by Powell right there.
Wildwood Catholic by 3. Day Thompson driving to the basket. No good but a foul. And that is a break for Atlantic City there, Joe, because once Wildwood Catholic took the lead, you started sensing a little bit of panic in the Vikings there.
I think so. And he just took, he wanted to take over the game right here. This
Day
freshman.
Thompson will get 2 free throws. First one's good. Daniel back in. Ruiz goes out.
Does Daniels have 4? He have 4 fouls?
Daniel has 4 fouls,
4.
yes. .141 to go. Wildwood Catholic by 2. Second of 2 free throws for Dante Day Thompson. That one's good. Atlantic City calls timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
Does that only give them 1 left, or?
Yeah, that's kind of an odd timeout to me, Joe, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlantic City now will only have 1 timeout remaining, and they trail by 1 here. And obviously, we're trying to keep the scoring and broadcasting at the same time, but I would love to know how many ties and lead changes we've had in this basketball game.
Yep. Yeah, it's been both ways. Both teams had leads, but it's been close.
Yeah,
good game the whole time.
The advantage either way has never been higher than 5 points, at least as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
Brian Kniff with Joe Kessler and Matt Ulmer. A terrific second semifinal game here between Wildwood Catholic and Atlantic City. 1:41 to go. Wildwood Catholic a 1-point lead. Daniel will inbound. Having a little bit of trouble. Finally got it to Powell. Powell goes back to Daniel. Daniel lobs it up to McGrath. McGrath doubled, taken right out of his hands by Roseboro. Roseboro down the lane, he loses it. Loose on the floor, Kiker got it to Jackson.
Wow, it's like a hot potato right now.
Here's Jackson. Into the paint, out to Daniel. Daniel double, goes over to Kiker. Kiker along the baseline, kicks out. Here's Jackson. 1:05 to go, Wildwood Catholic by 1. Jackson in the corner to Daniel, and he's fouled. AC had 1 to give, so Wildwood Catholic will inbound here. Kiker to inbound. Got it to Powell. Powell to Daniel. Daniel to the basket. Layup is good.
Wow, nice move.
Day Thompson. Fakes. Driving to the basket. No good but a foul.
A good call right there.
And Tayshawn Jackson gets up a little gimpy here.
Looks like a cramp.
Cramp, yeah. He's holding his calf. He may have to go out. We'll see. Chris Finks for 2. First one's good. Finks with 15.
35 seconds left. Do you think AC will just put the pressure on or foul or what?
I think you got to try to get a turnover in the front court, right?
I
First.
think so. Yep.
Second one's no good. Long rebound comes to Wildwood Catholic. McGrath up the floor, does the smart thing and backs it away. Daniel is fouled by Day Thompson. He'll go to the line for 2. Alex Daniels 1 for 2 from the line. First one's no good. He has 13 in the game. So at best, it would still only be a 1-possession game with 28 seconds to go. And it looks like Calvin Kiker is being sent to the bench. It looks like he may have blood either on his uniform or on his body. So they have to sub in Nasir Ruiz.
That's a tough call to pull him out of the game right there. Plus they're icing their own player at the foul line right now.
Well, the thing is, Wildwood Catholic already substituted a player for Kiker. So Kiker can't come back into the game right now by rule.
Yep.
In theory, he can get 20 seconds to clean this up. But Kiker was already subbed for. By rule, he shouldn't be allowed back into the game here.
It seems like the refs
they're going to allow it. Wow. So Daniel will get 1 shot here. Try to make it a 3-point game with 28 seconds left. That one's good. Timeout, Wildwood Catholic.
Each team has 1 timeout left.
We'll keep it here through this timeout. And Joe, you wonder, with Atlantic City down to just 1 timeout, if Wildwood Catholic actually helped Atlantic City by calling that timeout.
Yeah. Yep.
Still plenty of time here with 28 seconds to go for Atlantic City to attack the basket trailing by 3. And
I am surprised at that timeout. I thought, especially coming after a foul shot, I thought that Wildwood Catholic would just pull her guys back, maybe set up in their zone and keep it tight. Make Atlantic City shoot from 3.
so each team now with just 1 timeout. Both teams are in the bonus. The possession arrow is in Wildwood Catholic's favor.
Normally I would think that maybe Wildwood Catholic would foul and not have a potential of giving up a 3-pointer, but the pace of this game back and forth, there's probably going to be 5 possessions in these last 28 seconds. So I don't know if it's worth fouling now or waiting another possession. Let's see what they do.
Here's Finks. Now it's Roseboro. Roseboro drives. He's fouled by Kiker, and Roseboro will go to the line for 2 shots. Roseboro reacted with a little disgust, Joe, because he felt like it was a shooting foul, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because both teams are in the bonus, so he will go to the line for 2 here. If you're Wildwood Catholic, that's not a good foul.
No, you would hope that He made the second. 4-point lead.
Finks kicks out. 3, no good. McGrath rebounds, and Wildwood Catholic will be going to the CAL championship game. The 62-58 win over Atlantic City.
Wow, what a game. You give Wildwood Catholic a lot of credit. They could have really folded when Atlantic City went on a couple runs, but they fought hard and stayed in it and prevailed at the end.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll try to grab a post-game interview here on Cape Atlantic Live.
We'd like to take this time to acknowledge all of our sponsors this winter season. Thank you for your endless support of high school athletics and all the student athletes in South Jersey.
All right, back at Millville High School, and Wildwood Catholic with a massive finish here, and they win at 62-58 over Atlantic City. And joining us now is Tayshawn Jackson, 18 points for you this evening. And what can you say about your victory?
It's a big win for us. I mean, we had a long season. We put in the work all season to get here, and that showed right here tonight.
What was it like playing in a game like that? You had so many lead changes, so many ties. It seemed like each team was just punching at one another, and the other team was punching right back.
I think coaches just dialed in on us and told us to just keep our composure and keep going at it, and we'll end up getting the win, you know?
And, how's it feel to be in a Cape Atlantic League championship game?
It feels amazing, you know? All 3 years I didn't really get too far, but it's whatever, and now we're here.
How big was it in the third quarter? You had a little stretch there where Alex is on the bench in foul trouble. Riley goes out for a minute or two with the ankle issue. And you guys were able to just kind of stay connected to Atlantic City within that one possession range. That had to be a big stretch of the game for you guys with two of your big guns on the bench.
Yes, sir. It was huge for us. You know, those bench players had to come out and show that they could play with these guys, you know. And we're just getting ready for Saturday now.
The opportunity to play in a final at Egg Harbor Township, you'll have another big crowd, and what are your thoughts on that as you go up against St. Augustine Prep?
Man, I can't wait. You know, St. Augustine got some good guys over there, and especially I'm a senior, so I want to go out with a bang. You know, I'm going to college next year, so.
Yeah, last run for you guys, for you seniors. All right, Tayshawn Jackson, congratulations.
Thank you.
And a great job tonight as Wildwood Catholic wins at 62-58 over Atlantic City. And Riley Powell led Wildwood Catholic with 21, Tayshawn Jackson with 18. Alex Daniel had 14 for Wildwood Catholic. For Atlantic City, Peaky Roseboro had 22. Chris Finks with 15. And Dante Day Thompson with 11. Wildwood Catholic improves to 18-7. Atlantic City drops to 19-6. And the Crusaders will play in the Cape Atlantic League Championship game for the first time since they won the last of their 3 straight in 2020. For Matt Ulmer, for Joe Kessler, for all the good people here at Millville, thanks for joining us on Cape Atlantic Live. Once again, Wildwood Catholic 62, Atlantic City 58. in the second Cape Atlantic League semifinal. It'll be Wildwood Catholic and St. Augustine Prep on Saturday for the title. This has been high school playoff basketball on Cape Atlantic Live.